Welcome back to Angoda Sita Rometa. I'm grateful to you for listening to this story. So this is a story on not only about my story, but this is a story that you can take it as a example for your courage. And this, if you have a will, you will definitely do what you want to do. Although I have failed after that, coming back to Sri Lanka and going to England, I have failed these things. But at that time, I was very strong. I think this mental stability and mental strength came to me because I was strenuously trained in judo and karate just before for about 1 or 2 years in Colombo with Mr. Raja Fernando, who was a kung fu, more than kung fu judo and karate expert. Later he went to Sweden. I don't know where he is now. So he did a great assistance to me by training me in that, in the YMBA Colombo Fort, and also with his master, karate master. So that physical strength actually gave me the mental strength. Now I can definitely tell you that without having physical strength, you will not have the mental strength. So always try to have your physical strength. But when I went to England, I lost my physical strength, and I was always working with different places and no time to do exercises. So things changed. I'm not trying to say England is bad, but it's all what happened. My destiny was that. So anyway, so then I was in August 1976, I was traveling on my own all over the place. I was near Pisa. There was a picture taken and photograph. I have put that in the book. And that book, I have this photograph taken in front of Pisa Tower, Leaning Pisa Tower. And that photo shows that I was wearing a necklace which has something like an amulet in front of my chest. Actually, that was an amulet of Ratana Sutra in Buddhist, which I made myself before I left, and I carried in my neck around. And that, I think, also gave me protection. So I made on my own that with papers. Anyway, that's another part of the adventure, mysticism. So anyway, I was in Venice. I went to Venice by train, all on my own. From Milan, I went first Milan and went to meet Dufour, the Dr. Dufour, who gave me some money to stay for about 2 months in Italy. And he was in Via Monte Napoleone, the most exclusive and expensive street in Milan. So this was the man I have met. So nobody gave me these chances. No Sri Lankan man took me in my hand and introduced these people. It was just happened to me. So I was so happy it all happened spontaneously. So these people all helped me. I am so grateful for these people, but I don't know what I can do to them now. So because my situation is not so good at the moment. The world situation is not so good due to COVID, etc. So anyway, I was in Venice for 4 or 5 days. When you wake up in the youth hostel in Venice, you see the ships passing near your window. So because it was in an island, also Murano Island is there in Venice. So but then I suddenly got fed up of this traveling. One day I thought I will go to Rome and see to my visa. So I returned to Rome straight away. from Stazione Termini, I went to the British Embassy or British High Commission in Rome. And I went to the security and I asked, so gave me my details, and I said, I have applied for a student visa to Britain. When my visa will be ready? So 5 minutes later, this gentleman, Englishman, came back and said, your visa will be ready by tomorrow. My God, I was head over heels. I started crying on the spot, but not in front of that man. I was so happy, and I was crying. I was unable to stop crying. I was so happy for the first time in my life. And since then, there's no happiness had come to my mind afterwards. It's 50 years have passed. No happiness had come, I'm sorry to say. But let's continue about my happiness and how I went to UK. Thank you very much.